You have to date him. Backstory: my mom and M were really close and pretty much best friend. M has a son, let's just call him N, so N and I grew up together, so I thought of him as a brother. The idea of dating him never crossed my mind, so this ended up happening. I was around 16 when this happened, N was 17, I had just changed schools because M insisted. In her words, my friends tried to peer pressured me into doing drugs, which is obviously not true. She also insisted that I move to N's school, which I hated from day one. Since I was the new girl, no one really talked to me. It was at this time that N became more comfortable with me. He would often put his arm on my shoulder as we walked around school and hugging me constantly. So the day came when N asked me out but said no. That's when M interferes. I arrive home after school the same day and M was there, and this conversation goes down. M: why didn't you accept? Me: what? Just like that she starts screaming. M: you know N likes you, why didn't you accept when he asked you out? Me: I'm sorry, I just would not be comfortable dating him, he's like a brother. N enters the room crying, how could you have done this to me? M: look, you made my son cry, you need to date him, he likes you. Me: I'm sorry, but it's my businesses who I date. M: how dare you, if you continue like this no one will ever want to marry you. Me: marry? I'm sorry, I'm only 16, how could I be thinking of marrying someone? M: you're being irrational and I hope you realize your mistake. Then she walks up to me and slaps me. By then I had enough, so I locked myself in my room for an hour until my mom came up to talk to me and this happened. Mom: I know you're confused, but you have to understand he's the one for you. And me: you know nothing. Mom: that's enough, you're grounded. After 1 month grounded, I cut all ties with N and M. Today I'm 25 and married to a guy I actually like and never heard from N ever since. However, my mom still talks to M, but I don't really talk to my mom. Thanks for the medal, stranger. No excuse for any of their behaviors, but I'd be prepared to bet both mums were planning your life with the happy ever after, picket fence, Volvo, Labrador and 2.4 kids deal. In fact, I'd go as far as to suggest both mums talked the kid into asking you out, telling him you were interested in him too. How dare you have a mind of your own? Go you. But I'm so sorry, your mum and her friend were manipulative and / or selfish bitches. Come to think of it, it does sound like all of it was planned by them. They just didn't expected you to say no and stand your ground. Good thing you did. It would have been a pretty miserable marriage after seeing exactly how that woman and her son react to a simple rejection. For some reason I fail to understand, a lot of people, mainly mothers, like to do that shit. I mean, if ya gonna conspire with another to bind your child with theirs, why not directly arrange a marriage? My mom tried this with me with a boy from her church. I told her, I don't date little mama's boy and that I chose who I date. Didn't tell her I am lesbian, but she never tried to set me up again. Oh, tell me about. My mother keeps bothering me with, I want grandchildren and I know a girl that you might like, even though I know said girl and that we both do not have any chemistry at all. And even if we did, marriage is nowhere near my top priorities in life at this moment. If I am going be dating and later marrying someone, I need to really like that person, and said feeling must be 100% mutual. My mom tried the same thing. She reacted poorly to my choosing my own boyfriend, now husband, when I went to college. She wanted me to date a foreign student, so she told him to just kiss me no matter what I said. He tried and my now husband and a few other guys pulled him away. It was made clear to him that he would not be allowed to do this again. My mom tried saying it was just his different culture, he was from Australia and I think Australians view sexual assault the same way we do, and continued to try and break my up with my now husband. Some of those stories are interesting, until we got married. Her choice was deported after being arrested for domestic violence.